Welcome to Raw Honey. Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Naomi, and our host, Brandy.
Hey. Hey, guys. How are you guys doing? Welcome back. So, we're going to just jump into it today, Naomi?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so we're going to start with pulling from the honey jar.
Yeah.
And we got some new ones in here, y'all. So, I'm excited to see what my girl added.
I added some good ones. I shared it at work. We was having
But I'm scared, too. Oh, wait. You got your co-host? Your
my
co-workers?
coworkers? Oh, yeah. We were having so much fun with these questions. Damn it.
Okay. So, she's starting off with a little... Describe your worst whooping. Girl, I ain't been whooped in like over 30 years, okay?
Okay.
But when I think about it, it was senior skip day. But it wasn't my senior skip day. It was the guy I was dating, senior skip day, and I was a sophomore. And my principal, who somehow knew me, was like, hey, Brandy, make sure you don't skip, you know? And so I ended up skipping.
Yeah.
And somehow he called my mom. And when I got home, I didn't know.
So you were a senior?
I was a sophomore.
You were a sophomore, okay.
The guy I was dating was a senior.
Damn, he was getting whoopings when you were a sophomore.
Yeah,
that's like 16. Damn, you got a whooping when you... Damn.
Yes.
Okay.
I was 15.
Uh-huh.
And, girl, this wasn't a whooping. This was a beat down. Because I got home. I thought everything was good. I'm from the country,
Yeah.
So we got whooped with switches.
Yeah.
And she had this switch, and it wasn't one. She had two switches.
Oh, but you didn't have to pick your own. Your mama had it ready.
She had it ready and tied up together.
What? Two switches tied together?
Yes.
Yeah.
You talking about SmackDown? She came with the SmackDown.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. You know what? And honestly, I don't think I skipped again after that. Like, that was like, yeah, nah, I'm good.
Right. Damn.
Yeah.
I actually don't remember why I got my whooping, but I just remember her whooping me with like those white plastic hangers.
Ooh.
And it just left like a hanger mark on me, and it was like all swollen and red and blistering.
Okay, let me find out. Mama was from Mother Dearest. You remember that movie, Mother Dearest?
I think so.
When she was like, no white hangers.
What? There was a... Shut up.
You don't remember that part in the movie? And she was like beating them kids with them hangers. Mother Dearest?
My God, girl, no.
Let me find out your mama took that from
I
that
think
show.
that just goes to tell you that's like, people say extension cords, people say the car racing tracks, and they say the switch, but girl, that plastic hanger.
Oh, yeah, I bet you that burnt. That stung.
Yeah, but I can't remember. But I do remember one where my mom actually slapped me in my face, and it felt like a soap opera scene. I was like, what the hell? So, she was like, every Saturday we always had to like arrange the furniture, clean the house, and all that kind of stuff. And my brother just would not wake up to help. And she's like, go wake your brother up. And I was trying to wake him up. He trying to play sleep and shit. So I said, okay. I think I was like 13 or something, 12. I went and got the big ass pitcher of Kool-Aid. I went upstairs and went,
Naomi.
That's what they do in the military. We were on base.
Oh, God.
So, yeah. And why I get the whooping? Why I get the slap in the face though? Because I did that.
Why did you do that?
Because I had to get the job done. She wanted me to wake his ass up. I woke his ass up.
Look what happened to you.
But why he trying to play sleep and shit? Get your ass up. Let's finish this day. So that was my worst stories of some of my whoopings. But my mom was hardcore stupid. What do you say when you want a salesperson to leave you alone? What do I say? I just say, when I need you, I'll let you know. Is that rude?
That's like straight to the point, I guess. Like,
I'm a very straight to the point person. I don't know how to sugarcoat things. I need practice. So then you tell me the honey part of raw honey.
Not at this time.
Okay. You'll just say not at this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because maybe later when I'm looking for them, because I know I will be like looking for the dressing room or something.
Right. But then when it comes time to you needing their help, you can't find them.
Because you ain't told them bye, Felicia. Now they don't want to deal with you. Like,
I didn't say bye, Felicia.
Then they go on break.
I will try that next time.
What, bye, Felicia?
Yes. Bye, Felicia. But no, like I was like, no, when I need you, I'll find you, and then I never find them. Yeah, so
Well, they get a
I
they
mean,
get a
damn,
break
I
too,
just
girl.
walked in the store. Can I browse a little bit?
No, you
But
black. You ain't no. They need to know. But hurry up and buy.
they
Hurry
don't.
up and buy.
They don't know I'm black. They think I'm Mexican.
Well, hurry up and buy.
Ooh, my God.
Yeah. Okay. Well, are we pulling another one, or are we just gonna be a
No,
one hitter?
That's it. But like I
Okay,
said,
one hitter quitter.
y'all listeners are not even like answering some of these questions. But we did do a poll.
We did.
Oh, let's see what the poll says. Where's my phone?
The finale.
The
final count. It's the final
of mashed potatoes. Okay, she said that people don't serve mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is next week, so we won't be recording next week. But she said that people don't serve mashed potatoes, and I'm like, what? Yes, we do. And she's like, well, I'm from the country, and we don't do that.
We don't.
My grandmother's from the country. She's from Gilmer, Texas. That is way more country than Tyler.
Yeah, that's right. But I don't know about no mashed potatoes. I haven't had mashed potatoes until I started having Thanksgiving with my husband's family. So typically we are throwing down on some collard greens, cornbread, mashed sweet potatoes, sweet potatoes,
oh my God,
and a little bit of greens. And black eyed peas and
eyed peas. See, we reserve that for New Year's.
Girl, we cooking all the soul food on the list.
Now that should have been the question because I don't think people are cooking black eyed peas.
They probably ain't, girl. I'm just talking.
Girl, see, you just talking. You don't even know. Watch y'all have mashed potatoes this year, and I want you to tell me the truth. So, okay, let's get to the poll. 14 votes. We need y'all to interact with us and vote some more. Okay. So 8 said yes and 6 said no on mashed potatoes. But I'm very shocked that no is high. That we've got 6 people.
It's not. I'm telling you, it's not a common thing. Or it may be more common than what I thought, but it is definitely not. I don't think it's a must-have on Thanksgiving.
No, but y'all let us know if you will be serving mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving, because I didn't even know that was a thing that people don't.
No.
Oh, Lord, reporting news. Some man killed 2 ladies in a Jaguar, bodies still in the car at the Walmart on Forest Lane in Dallas.
What is going on, Dallas?
2 women? God, dang, in a Jaguar. Ooh.
What is really going on? It's getting scary out here.
And daylight. It's still a little daylight out here.
It's getting scary, but you don't know how long them bodies been there.
So do you have any Thanksgiving traditions?
No, not really. Thanksgiving, and unfortunately, I am a turkey and dressing girl. I love turkey and dressing.
Do you have giblet gravy with it?
Yes.
Yummy,
so I look forward to Thanksgiving because that is definitely one of the traditions I like to have is turkey and dressing.
Okay.
Sometimes we do dressing on Christmas as well. But everybody likes to get out of the so traditional.
I know. What is up with that?
I don't know.
Like my 27-year-old son. Ooh, God, did I just put my age out there?
You did.
Ooh. Okay. That I had my baby young. I was young.
But you know what? We're just middle-aged wives that's very opinionated. You know that, right?
Okay. So she's quoting one of our listeners that was giving us feedback, and they were like, "Who are these 2 women giving fashion advice?" And I'm like, first of all, I never said we were fashion experts, and we sure weren't giving any fashion advice. We were just talking about fashion don'ts, and we wanted to know what everybody else's fashion don'ts were. I didn't like men in skinny jeans, and she don't like people wearing white heels and pumps. I mean,
but tell them what the comment was.
And so his response to his friends was, "Oh, they're middle-aged married women." But like you said, though, we watch podcasts, and there's not a lot of women our age that are doing podcasts. So, I mean, we've got gems to drop because we've lived a life. We're still living a life. So middle is like the perfect place to be, in my opinion. So I feel like we need more, we need more of this. But as going back to Thanksgiving, the tradition. So, so funny because the person that was giving me this feedback introduced me to a new tradition that I started about 2 years ago. Now that I host Thanksgiving, we pull out the Christmas tree, and whoever is over for Thanksgiving helps us decorate the tree.
And that's
So,
always fun.
Yeah, it's an activity to do. So you're not just like eating and lounging, but of course we're watching the Cowboys.
Of course,
I mean, that's a tradition.
must.
Yeah.
That is a must, yes.
Yeah, but I mean, for some people who are just not into sports or whatever, I mean, I think that's a beautiful memory.
But I'm
start.
thinking I'm going to start a new tradition.
Yeah.
I haven't quite figured out what it is yet, but I have 2 sisters, and we are in the process of trying to bond more and grow closer. And so in that process, we're thinking about different traditions we can start implementing with our kids. In the holidays. So I'm gonna think of one. And when I find out what it is, I'll let you guys know. But what are you guys' traditions? Like, what do you normally do? Is there any kind of family?
Yeah, I'd love to hear them. I love traditions. And so, like, my 27-year-old son, like I was saying, he was like, "Mom, are you cooking Thanksgiving? Because if you're not, I'm gonna make Jamaican food. I'm gonna make oxtails, rice and peas, cabbage." And I'm like looking at his girlfriend, and I'm like, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I failed."
So then I didn't fail, but it's
just
like,
kidding.
But so a few days later, I was like, "Hey, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go ahead and host Thanksgiving, and I want you to cook this, this, this." And I put it in a group chat, and she loved my text message.
Every item.
She was like saved. She felt so saved because you can do that. You know what? I'm all down for that if he did that on New Year's, because New Year's is a new year. You want to try new things. So if you want to cook a new dish for New Year's Eve, then do the Jamaican. But on Thanksgiving, never mind.
I don't know. I'm like, people like to change, and I'm okay with change. So
yeah, I'm okay with that too. But I mean, we don't get to eat dressing
exactly.
but once a year, really.
Exactly. So that's what I be screaming.
So shoot, we don't get to eat broccoli. Green bean casserole and all that kind of stuff. So can we just? I love tradition, and it's like bringing the family together, watching the Cowboys. That all works out. So
yeah. Okay. Well, next we are going to spill some tea and have some hot topics. And I guess I will go first.
Okay.
This one really kind of like had the hairs up on my back standing up. I was kind of steamed about this one. Did you see the?
You had hair on your back.
Stop.
I didn't know.
So the Texas State Trooper that was coming out of the tunnel from the Texas A&M football game, and kind of shoves the 2 football players.
Yeah.
I had to watch it a couple of times because I wanted to see, was it intended, or was it just an actual accidental like shoulder shrug as they're coming through? But this guy was angry. Like, what was his deal? Like, help me understand. What was he mad about? Was he mad that they were winning the game?
Probably.
Yeah, and is it that serious?
Yeah.
Like, and that's
or it could have been that, there was like 3 of the players walking out and he's walking in, and maybe he expected them to clear space for him to walk through them. And since they didn't, he was like, "Get out my way." I don't know. But that was deliberate, and that was on purpose, because that was very forceful.
It was. I had to I wanted to make sure, slow it down in slow-mo and let me see that shoulder lean. Like, he was lean with it, didn't he? And I was like, ooh, bad cop.
Ooh, it's people with those type of jobs that be doing shit like that, and you making it look bad for the rest of the people. Like, don't need jobs like that.
People still be like, "I support blue. I support blue," and I'm like,
go be a UFC fighter.
See, the thing, sometimes blue is not always right. I'm sorry, but anyways, what's your girl go?
Oh, so speaking of football players, so. Girl, why am I just finding out that Travis Hunter is no longer, he's out for the season? Did you know? Yeah.
His injury?
Yeah, his injury. He hurt his knee during a practice, so he had to have surgery, so he's out for the season. I'm like,
what?
Damn, you just started playing, and now you're out.
Oh, man, I didn't see that.
And then Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah.
Home got broken into.
Yeah, I saw
during
that.
his first NFL game.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow. Do you think it's somebody that knows him?
Definitely. I don't know if you ever watched that. There was a documentary on Hollywood robberies, and how from like
heard.
Paris Hilton and all that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
getting
yeah.
robbed.
I remember
And
that.
it was people who knew they were going to be gone, was going to be out of town, and so they would tell their friends and things. And so
They stole like
you know,
$200,000 worth of clothes and
wow,
jewelry, and
that's crazy.
I know. But
Mm-mm.
it's like, you know, I want to know what type of like security measures do these celebrities have to where, like, where's your Rottweiler,
Girl,
or
everybody on
where's
that Ring camera.
yeah,
Yeah.
but where's, like, you need some dogs, you need, I mean,
No, like top notch, like ADT, like where your stuff is being like
something.
surveillance all the time
Well, it
because
showed it
you
was
have
three.
very valuable items.
It showed it was three people. And then my thing is, like, my valuable items are in a fucking safe.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, my
that
shit is
part.
in the safe.
But they probably have so many valuable items. Like
So,
some of those things are not safe worthy.
you
So
need to put that stuff. Well, like what? I mean, because it was like
like
jewelry. Well, the
clothes and
clothes. I mean, the
shoes.
clothes. Okay, but like the jewelry and
Like these. Think about it.
yeah,
You can go spend. Drop 2 bands on a watch or
yeah,
a belt or
yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
So
yeah. True.
those things like that.
Yeah.
So okay, well, my next one that I wanted to ask about was this Walmart ring, this Walmart wedding ring. Did you hear about the lady
No.
that got proposed to, and
No.
her boyfriend bought a ring from Walmart, and it was $898.
$898.
Yes,
Okay.
and she was not happy with it. She was not. She was kind of offended that her ring came from Walmart. So, what's
Mm.
your thoughts?
My thought is, it just depends on like the man and where they are in their life and his career and everything, right? So if he works at Walmart, or if he works at Popeyes or something like that, then I think an $898 ring, it suffices. And that's just for now. Like, I feel like as you grow and you build wealth, like, he'll upgrade your ring. Now, if he makes good money, he's like a lawyer, or he's not even a lawyer, like, I don't know, like, what's a middle class job? I don't know, a truck driver or something like that. And you bought me an $898 ring. I'm like, hmm, maybe you could have saved a little more money, maybe
So it's not. It's no
1,500.
longer the thought that counts or matters. It's not the because just looking at the ring, it was a decent ring. It
Well,
wasn't
you're
a bad
not
looking ring.
thinking much of me if you weren't willing to buy a nice ring, knowing that you have
It
more
was a
money.
nice ring.
But I mean,
So nice has to have like a dollar sign to
was
it.
it real? Was it a real diamond?
Well, $898. I don't think it was a real diamond. I don't know,
Okay.
but I do think
I
that.
feel like it should be at least a real diamond. If you can afford it. If you can't afford it, then yes, that's what I'm saying. It's within your means. If you're doing within your means. But if you have like a lot of money and that's what you chose, then I already know what the rest of my life is gonna look like.
Oh,
I'm just
that part.
saying.
That part.
You know what I mean?
Pause.
I mean, I'm
So
just
I think I'm going where you're going. Like based off of this man you've chosen, his
yeah.
occupation, what he can and can't afford,
Yeah.
what he's driving. Like these things matter, and if you are wanting top notch jewelry, but your man can't afford it, are you being reasonable?
Then why are you with him? So
Not
that's what
why
I'm
are
saying.
you with
feel
him? Are you being fair?
No, but like, it's if your expectations are like that,
yeah.
then what happened to your expectations with everything else?
Oh.
So why is it just so? Anyways,
this is a topic that I would want to hear from the ladies. Like, what are your thoughts? Like, if your man came home with a $898 wedding ring, and say he was someone who was making $60K or more a year, would that be okay with you?
Well, and then too, like, okay, let's just say maybe they were only dating for 6 months and he only saved up money for 6 months. Maybe if you really, really value the woman and you really want to impress her and give her a nice ring because she deserves it, right? You could have worked for a whole year to save
That part.
money.
That's my thought. Is you could have saved longer,
yeah,
to provide me with a more valuable ring that I probably would have accepted.
yeah.
But I'm kind of still on the fence with
At
that
the end of the day, it doesn't matter about the ring, but it just shows what kind of work and effort are you willing to put. I feel like that's the first impression as a husband, is what kind of work and what kind of effort are you willing to put. If you put so much effort on the ring, then I feel like that's going to show me something, what I'm looking forward to in our future and as a married couple. So what was it all caught on camera or something? And her reaction?
I didn't see. No, it didn't show
Oh.
a video of it. It just was a post that I saw.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
Where
Okay.
you get in trouble.
All right. Oh my gosh. Okay. So have you seen the trailer for Michael Jackson's biopic?
I have not.
Okay, so it doesn't even come out till April 2026.
Okay.
But it's the most viewed musical trailer ever. Within the first 24 hours that it dropped, it had 116 million views.
Wow. Now, isn't it like AI, some type of AI in there? Because I think I saw a piece of it, but I didn't really pay attention to it.
Why do you say that?
Because the visual of it, it looks
it's
very
his nephew.
animated.
No, it's his nephew.
Okay.
So his nephew doesn't look like completely like him, but he has his voice.
Okay.
Oh man, does he have Michael Jackson's voice?
Whose son is this?
Good question. I didn't look that up.
Okay.
I don't know, but it's his nephew playing him. Nia Long is in the movie.
Okay.
The Coleman Domingo, you know who that is, right? He was on the Walking Dead, the spinoff Walking Dead, the black guy on there.
Oh no, I don't.
He's good. I like him.
The other guy off of
What else?
Oh, anyways, who else?
Yeah, so Coleman Domingo and Miles Teller. He was on Fantastic Four and Divergent and stuff like that.
I'm going to have to go check that out because I saw a few people posting it on Facebook, but I'm gonna be honest.
I
am a Prince fan versus Michael, so I like Michael. Michael is one of the greatest of all time. Yes,
he is the greatest of all time.
No, there's so many greats now. There's so many.
No, honey. 116 million in 24 hours. Tell me who else is doing that?
Beyonce.
No, she's not. And I'm sorry, but no.
Go be
next. Nobody's doing that, girl. Okay. And this man is dead for how long? And he's still doing it. Okay. So you want to bring up Beyonce? Why can't she ever sell any fucking merch? Nothing that she advertises.
Doesn't need to sell merch.
Why is she doing it? Why she doing Ivy Park, House of Darion, perfume? Ain't nobody buying Beyonce perfume.
And have text right off.
Ain't nobody buying House of Darion. That's why that shit tanked. Ain't nobody buying Ivy Park.
They don't
but
need
Rihanna, congratulations, honey, $2 billion.
I do like Riri.
But I'm just saying, y'all hype Beyonce
But
up.
here's the thing. Riri is innovative. I'm not taking anything away from Beyonce.
So is Beyonce.
No, Beyonce it's very I don't know if it's true, but they say Beyonce bites off of a lot of other people. Yeah. And so I don't want to say I said it, but that's what I heard. But I really like Riri. She's very innovative. She's very kind of stand out, do her own thing.
So why y'all be up Beyonce's nuts? I mean,
no, I like B, so I don't know.
Okay.
Ooh, girl. So
what?
Vivica Fox.
Yeah.
And someone asked if you could change anything, what would you change? And she said dating 50 Cent.
I don't believe
she would
that.
Take that shit back.
I don't believe that. She's probably relevant now because of him.
No. She was way relevant way before he came along.
Honey, now.
They dated 5-6 years ago. It's been a while since they dated.
Girl, please, I need you. Can we stop? Because I need you to do your research before you come on here.
So how long has it been since they've dated?
Girl, probably 20 years.
Oh, damn. It's been that long?
Oh, my God.
Well, then why are you saying that he's making her relevant now?
Because 50 Cent is relevant. So she has to drop his name to be relevant. Because he reacts to anything she says about him, which makes her relevant.
Okay. If I don't know.
She was dating him when she was popping and doing all those movies back in 20 years ago, early 2000s.
Was it 20 years ago?
Girl, yes. Where's Alexa when you need her?
Okay, yeah, right.
I make that bitch work. Do you hear me? I bother her all fucking day. Alexa, when was 50 Cent dating Vivica Fox? So this is Gemini. In 2003.
Oh, dang.
20 years ago. Where you been?
I don't know because it's always coming up.
Because
Vivica Fox and 50 Cent
she always talks about him. And so, he petty.
Yeah, he is
So that's why he even told her, he was like, girl, it's been 2 decades. Like,
petty. Get off my nuts.
something. He
Well,
put it on.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking like that. You know, when somebody always brings you up, or that always bring up that ex,
Yeah.
it's man, they had feelings. That was something like deep. So, but yeah, I thought that was funny.
It's that
'cause
thug
she said
loving.
he was toxic.
Yeah, you could tell he's toxic.
Yeah,
He seems toxic. And but women, why do women like that?
I don't
They
know.
like that drama.
They like that bad boy.
The bad boys, that thug loving. Like, is that Bobby Brown?
I don't know.
Thug loving?
Never heard
my
of
God, girl. You need to hang out with me
it. You
more.
know I be asleep.
You need to hang out with me more, girl.
Child, next.
Okay, so you know who Burna Boy is, right?
Yes.
So did you hear, girl? He was on stage calling out a fan for falling asleep. He would not continue the show or start the show until they kicked her out, her and her boyfriend out.
What?
He went and sat down on the chair. No, y'all need to leave. Y'all need to leave. She spoke out and she said, I have been physically, emotionally, and mentally drained since the passing of my daughter's father. And I decided to get some relief and go to this concert. And he took his sweet little ass time. Now, those are my words, not hers. His sweet little ass time. And you know how these celebrities be in these concerts?
Yeah.
They don't want to fucking start till 1 o'clock in the morning and shit, you know? And so she just needed a power nap. He was fucking late to the stage, but you know what you don't know what people are going through. And you know, some of these celebrities, it's like you just feel like you just think you're just the shit and you can just handle and talk to people any fucking, why can't you just be nice? Why can't people just be nice and be like, make sure she was okay? You don't even know, had she passed out? Like, you know what I'm saying? You didn't even make sure she was okay. So you kicked this woman and her boyfriend out, embarrassed her. So people were chanting, get out, because they paid money to go see him.
So he could perform. Like, get out there so he can get on the stage.
Yes. But like, run her fucking money back, okay? And maybe go start a fucking GoFundMe. Because her daughter lost his father, and you don't know what people are going through, and it's the season of giving, and you know what I'm saying? Like, anyways, if y'all want to support people like that, he'll be in Dallas on Monday, November 24th. So
it's funny because my daughter just went to see him Tuesday.
Yeah.
And she said it was a good concert.
Yeah.
She said it was really good, high energy. She said the
Afro
DJs.
beats.
Yeah, she said the DJs were amazing. It was her first Afrobeat concert.
Okay.
And she really liked it. So
yeah.
I'm surprised that the lady
asked her what time he started. How long?
She did say he came out late. She said like 10, 11 o'clock.
And what time was it supposed to start?
I don't know.
So if you're like 2 hours, like, God,
yeah, she got there at 8. I know she arrived at 8.
Oh no.
So yeah,
I don't like that. Don't do that. If it starts at 8.
Well, I mean, if you have some opening acts, that's different. If you have some opening acts, and the DJ kind of spins a little bit,
yeah.
So interesting. That's interesting.
That's all I got.
Okay, well, I got one more.
Oh, okay.
And this one is kind of, it hits home. I just want to remind people that mental health is important. The Beyoncé super fan that killed herself recently was actually from the Metroplex of DFW. She actually was a high school basketball player for Allen, Texas. A friend of my son's, 25-year-old.
She was in high school?
No, she was 25, but she played high school basketball in
I was going
Allen.
to say, because I read that she was like about to like finish like flight school and stuff.
No, she finished flight school. She was actually a trainer, a flight trainer.
That's the next step. Yeah.
And then she was about to achieve something else in that whole
very
journey.
Accomplished woman.
Very
motivated,
and
accomplished.
I actually, had a chance to interact with her and her family as they were growing up. Really smart girl.
Yeah.
Home was very well, mother, father, brother.
Yeah.
Loving family. So it just really saddens me to kind of hear that another young person has taken their life. And guys, we just have to protect our children, especially during this time.
Do we know why? Was there a letter? Like, do we know?
No, but they were saying because she had recently just lost her grandfather, who she lived with, who was very deeply in her life, and she could never get past that depression. And so I guess that with everything else going on with the
And do we know
stress
how
of,
she took her life?
no, I didn't even see that either. I didn't see whether it was like, a blow or, overdose or
Yeah.
something like that. It's just
Man.
really sad though that, people are not being able to cope. It's
Yeah.
hard to cope with things, and so they feel the easy way out is to take their lives. And so I think
They
it's,
say that's the one sin that cannot be forgiven
yeah,
because you can't ask for forgiveness once you commit it.
yeah,
So I'm just, yeah, it's still shocking to me, even though it happens often, and it's still very shocking to me when someone decides to do that. Just
yeah,
life is just so precious, and it is up and down, but I mean, whenever it rains, the sun comes back out.
yeah,
It
yeah.
rained for 40 days, but that sun came out.
And some days are harder than others.
Yeah.
But I think the thing that still gets me is what Ocho Cinco said, is that you have to consider not just yourself, but the loved ones that you're leaving behind, the pain, the grief that you're putting on your other loved ones when you decide to
But
take
you're
your
already
life.
struggling, so to even think about anybody else,
Oh, but
you're
if
already,
you love, like, I wouldn't want to see my mom hurt. I
yeah.
wouldn't want to see my mom grieve me taking my own life. I love her
Mhm.
too much for her to do that.
No,
So,
I agree.
but
Yeah.
I'm thinking that in a healthy mental state. You don't know what someone's thinking when they're not in
Right.
that good
Right.
place.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's
Well, rest in
just,
peace to
yeah.
her, and love and prayers
Sydney,
to
our prayers go
her
out to you and your family.
So
Yeah.
sad. She's such a beautiful girl too.
Yeah.
And she had so much going for her, and she was so positive, and just it looked like it's always the people I'm telling you that just be enjoying life. Like we were shocked about Twitch. I'm seeing more people of color doing that
True.
too.
Isn't that true? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true too. Shockingly.
Man.
Yeah. I don't get me started, girl. I feel like it's social media. Social media.
Okay, that was one of the topics that I did want to talk
Yeah,
about,
you
is
said
if
that last
social
time.
media is a blessing or a curse. So
You said that last time.
let's do that 2 weeks from now, because we take turns. So we take turns with our topics. Like you pick one week and I pick one.
Yeah.
So speaking of, we started. It's been a very tiring week for me, so I didn't put much thought in this.
Oh,
But
you didn't put a lot of thought in it.
I didn't. But you know what? Let me tell you though. I would like to know from people this goes for both sexes, women and men. What are 7 non-sexual things that you find that your like partner or the opposite sex or whatever same sex does? Like what are like 7 non-sexual things that turn you on? So let me tell you what turns
did
me
you
on.
write down 7?
I did.
Oh,
What did you
okay.
write down?
I thought it was a conversation, just a open forum.
And we can still do that.
Yeah. So in that regards, I did not write down 7, but
So-
I have some things that come to the top of my mind.
Well, yeah, because I asked you what are 7 non-sexual
I
things?
thought that was just a conversation.
It's a conversation when we talk about the 7 things.
Oh, okay. Well, my bad. I can come up with 7. It ain't that dang hard.
All right. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
So, okay, for me, I'm going to start off with I love when my man stares at me. Like, even in a crowded room or he's across the room, and I'm just like, because I'm such a bubbly, animated, and sociable. I'm sociable.
She said animated.
And then, like, I feel like, oh, someone's looking at me, and it's him, and he's just looking at me, and like, So, yeah, that one. And I love when a man gasses up and washes my car.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want your wife or girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever out here driving around in a dusty ass car. Like, you put in the work to clean it too. I also love when he fixes or builds something. Oh, girl, I be taking pictures when he's like
Okay.
putting shit together. I'm like, damn,
Bob the Builder.
girl. I'm like, damn, that's
Hey.
hot. Like, I got a couple pictures of him just putting shit together. Like, turns me on. Like, you know what I mean?
So you like a blue collar?
I like a blue collar, a white collar. Why can't he do it all? I can.
Well,
So
most white collars don't. They're not.
that's not true. That is not true.
She just want to disagree with me.
No, because
But look,
why
so
do we
look at
put
the
people in
definition of
boxes?
A white collar and
Just
blue collar.
a white collar means you're corporate, but just because
Yes,
you're
and
corporate,
most of them are not really handy with their hands.
that's not true.
Okay, all right.
That
maybe
is
I'm
not
wrong.
true. I know
This
plenty.
will be a poll. Yes, it
Oh,
will.
Lord, why
because
do we
look,
always have to do
this
polls
will be
because
a
we don't
poll.
agree?
Hey, that's what makes us raw honey.
Okay, so your man was a corporate man.
Yes.
Can he not fix anything?
He can.
Or put together like a shoe rack, or put together a dining table, or I mean, I could put a dining table together.
Duh, anybody can. YouTube University.
So then why are you saying white collar people can't?
But that's not like their trade. That's not their gift.
That's a different talk discussion.
But I'm saying that, like, you know, some guys who are blue collar, who work with their hands all day, every day, they'll go out and build a damn playhouse, a wooden playhouse in the back of the yard for the kids.
That would be lovely, but I don't expect all that now.
but that's what I'm just saying. It's just different.
I'm just saying, if he fixes something around the house, if he puts together our little shoe stand. So say the Roomba stop running and he go take the Roomba and clean the brushes and put it back together, you're like, ooh, he did that. Hell yeah, you should have saw my coworkers. The first thing they said, wash the dishes, vacuum. Like, if a man just helps and cleans, that's a turn on. Okay. Because that's an act of service. And, you know, if you are helping with the chores around the house, then I'm not going to be so tired. And I might. That's kind of where I was thinking. So can I jump in and like pause? Because I know you got all your 7. You're going to run through them. So when you brought up this topic, the first thing that came to my mind was love language. Like, what's your love language? What are the things that, you know, in regards to love language, you know, makes you, you know, happy? And my first thing is, I am an active service person. So I do like when my man cook. Like, if I come home from work and you have made dinner, girl, I'm like, ooh, I like him. It's a shock, right? You're like, oh, wow, okay, thank you. Wow. Yeah, like, I like him. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. People have to realize that acts of service is, you know, I mean, we should kind of rate like the love languages, like the most loving. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because I feel like acts of service, it takes time. It takes thought. It takes work. Yeah. To do. Yeah. You know what I mean? Effort. Yes, it takes a lot of effort. Yeah. Because you got, like, cooking a meal, you have to think, what should I cook? What does she like? You got to go get the groceries. And then you come home and then you got to cook, and then, you know, maybe plate it too, and then clean up. That's a lot. Whereas now, you could just go on Amazon. You could just go on Amazon and just be like, oh, let me buy her a nice robe. Click, and then it comes, and that's gift giving is one. So, yeah. I'm not really big on gift giving either. Me neither. Yeah. And then my second thing is affirmations. Like, I'm not a big like, oh, you're beautiful. I don't care about that. I'm more of thank you. I appreciate you. Wow. You're amazing. Things that show, because I also like to give acts of service. So I want someone to recognize and appreciate my acts of service. So I like someone to say thank you for that, or I appreciate you for that, or well, honey child, you know, they should be saying that anyways if you was raised properly. Damn, I sounded country. Yeah, you did. I've been in Texas too long. Ooh, yeehaw. So mine is, like I said, most women are acts of service. Mine is acts of service too, but my other one is time. Oh, so you're quality time girl. Quality time. That part is, that's the one I have to kind of put at the bottom of my list. Oh my God. I'm so shocked. Yeah. Why? One, because I'm so freaking independent. 2, because I'm a freaking Capricorn. And 3, because I think, like, you know, when you're married, you're already spending time together. That's just routine. But if you weren't, then how would you feel about that? Because maybe he's super busy with work and hobbies. Maybe he chooses work over time with you. Maybe he chooses time to himself than time with you. So that's what I'm saying. If he wasn't giving you any time, see, you get in. I've always had the relationships where I enjoy my time with my man. It's a mutual community. Like, we're working together. In multiple ways, so quality time is not a necessity. I enjoy my time. I know some people who their man like works, and then they'll invite their friends over and hang out with them all night long and not give any time to their woman, or be out in happy hour with their friends and all that kind of stuff and not give time to the family. And these are husbands? So, or these boyfriends? Well, both. Both. And so, yeah, like I appreciate my time. I mean, as an Aries, we don't like to be, all up, people all up on us. We do appreciate our free time, and all that good stuff. But if you're not giving me any time, that's a problem. Now I feel like you
Yeah.
don't enjoy me, you don't want to be around me, and then what the fuck are you doing out there? Like, why would you rather be with those people or doing that thing instead of with me?
That's true.
So,
When you put it out there like that, I don't know if I could handle someone in the streets all day and have me at the house. And yeah,
yes.
nah,
I couldn't do that.
yeah.
No time. So, okay, so fix or build things. That's a
Mm-hmm.
non-sexual thing that turns me on. Another thing that turns me on is when like he is playful with children.
Okay.
When he's
Yeah.
good with kids.
Yeah.
I feel like that turns me on because you're a family man.
Yes.
And you like I feel like you appreciate, you know, children, their value and what you could do for them and how much they look up to us and need us.
Yeah.
So the
That's a
fact
good
that and
one.
that's time.
That's a good
If
one.
you're taking the time to play with kids and babies and you're good with a baby, oh God, that turns me
Okay.
on.
You want a baby?
Not no more. I got my grandbaby. Okay.
Okay.
When he prays for you and with you.
I do like a church man. I do
Ooh.
like. Now I ain't asking you to be no pastor or no deacon.
No.
But I do like the fact that you know God and you have God in your life.
But when
No.
he prays, it's different to know that you got God in your life. But if you actively pray, like, come on, baby, let's pray. You take my hand. You want to pray before we eat. You want to pray before we go to bed. Pray before we hit the streets. I mean,
Dang.
I'm just saying, like, you ain't got to do it every single time, but I just love that. Like,
A praying
because you
man.
know your
Okay.
thing. You know your thing. You know how to pray for us, for me, for you. So I
Okay,
like
that
that.
Filipino came out. You know your thing. You know your thing.
Is that what I
You
said?
said you know your thing. You know your thing. Okay.
All right. So, and I also love it turns me on when a man just acts goofy. Like, even if he doesn't know how to dance and he just dances anyways.
Oh my God, I
What?
do like a man who has a personality.
Yes, I'm okay with him being goofy. He doesn't care what anybody thinks, as long as it puts a smile on my face.
Yeah.
And because if your woman is laughing, then y'all are having a good time. I mean, ooh, if you can make a woman laugh, you got her. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, you got her.
Yeah. They say gift of gab.
Man, I'm just saying, the
Mouthpiece.
funny guy gets the girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Here's another one. I might go more than 7. Shoot.
Oh my gosh.
I love a good like head bob to a beat. Like I just love when a man's just like
Chilling.
grooving to the beat. Like
Chilling.
he's just like, feeling the song, feeling the music, whatever. That could go hand in hand with dancing. So I'll just make that like the same thing. But one of my coworkers shared this one. I was like, oh, that's interesting. She said she gets turned on when her man puts his hat to the back. Hat
Okay.
to the back. I
Okay.
gotta keep my pants down
B-boy.
real low.
Okay,
That's
she like
the
her B-boy.
kind. Yeah. She like
Alright,
her
I
little
like that.
B-boy.
I like
So,
that.
I mean, what are some non-sexual things that turn you on?
I do like a man who dresses well. I like a well-dressed man. I like a man who can coordinate.
Okay.
Like, we going out, I want my man to look good. So I like a man who
Mhm.
actually takes time to care about his appearance when he goes out. So that's a turn on to me because I'd be like, damn.
And so if he can't, you wouldn't date
I'll help
him?
him.
Oh,
No,
you will
I'll
help him.
out.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
help him out, boo.
Yeah.
I'll buy your clothes and lay them out for you. Okay, you wearing this today? You wearing this Tuesday? You wearing this Wednesday? Like.
And so, ladies, okay, especially you younger ladies, okay, listen to that. You turn down so many dates and so many men because you're like, ugh, I don't like the way he dressed. You can fix that.
You
I'm just saying, you can fix that.
if you want to take the time to fix a man, or you can find one that
I
already
ain't
has that
said
quality.
Fixing a man, but I'm just saying, like,
I mean, that's fixing his
sometimes
wardrobe.
sometimes you have to overlook certain superficial things
That's
like
true.
that.
That's true.
And
And of course, if a man
and-
really cares what his woman like, he wants to dress to impress her. So he would like for her to like, oh, you think I look nice in this? And then you want to wear it because he think you.
But
like
that's an easy fix.
Yeah.
So but you'd be surprised. I'm just saying, women, you'd be surprised on how many good men you probably missed out on because you looked at what he was wearing and dismissed him. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
Yeah. Another one. I did say I like cooking. That's a good one for me.
So it turns you
Um,
on when a man is in the kitchen.
yeah, I
Like,
love
you'll
a man
watch
who
him
cooks.
cook. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I'll sit at the bar, have me a
Yeah.
glass of wine while he cooking in front of the stove. Okay, I even buy you a little apron so you can put on.
You
Yes.
know, it's so funny that people consider like cooking in the kitchen a gender role thing
That's so
because
1950, but I get it.
I mean, but most chefs are men.
That's true.
So if you look at Food TV, the Food Network or whatever,
That is
most
so
chefs are
true.
men.
But I think
So-
it has trended or changed throughout the years because if you go back to 1950, you are not finding a man in the kitchen on these cook shows.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're finding Betty
So that's what I'm
Crocker.
saying. Today, get out of these gender roles. Like, you know, okay.
Yeah.
So.
I'm sitting here racking my brain on another one, trying to see I do like a go getter. I like a man who has ambition and is very like assertive. Is gonna be like he knows what he wants. He's not afraid to go get it.
Okay.
I do like that, and I do like a man with a mouthpiece. I like a man who knows how to talk, has a gift of gab, can entertain a crowd if required. So yeah, those are a few things that kind of like make me be like, but you know, you hit one that like was like, dang girl, I do like that too. When a guy, you and your man are across the room from each other and you look at each other, you give each other that smile, that little eye. And you're like, ooh, that's my boo. That's my boo. So I do like that too. That is a turn on because then you're thinking, you ready to go?
Well, see what I said?
You rest
that
to go?
part.
You rest
that
to
part.
go?
Because my man, all he needs is just a drink or two.
She said a drink or two.
And then
he a lightweight, a drink or two.
I feel like I had my kids early. So look, they all grown. They're all 18 and up. And I'm still young enough to enjoy my grandchild. You know what I'm saying? And he could still like old enough to see his grandma. I'm like, I'm not sitting here 30 years old and just now having kids, because then by the time you become a grandma, you know what I'm saying? Your grandkids don't have.
Now that's another topic to talk about because I felt like when I moved here to the Metroplex, a lot of my kids' friends' parents were older than me. Here I am, you know, in my early 30s.
I feel like I did life right, though.
And all of these parents are like 50 plus with these kids in high school. And I'm like, oh.
You know, I'm building legacy. I'm building wealth. I'm building stability at this right age. And all the while, I'm enjoying my partner. I'm married. I went through some men and been engaged a couple of times, but I married the right one, and we ain't going nowhere. And we're going to going to Mexico, to Italy. We're going them places. We're traveling together and stuff like that. So I feel like I did life right. So
that's definitely the ultimate goal.
But we don't gotta drink 5 drinks. We did that already. So that's why I said yes. We lightweights. He might drink 2. I might drink 2, and that's good enough for us. But when
but you're still gonna day party.
But so I don't need to have a drink to day party though.
Okay.
Like you see, I don't need no drink to do this podcast. I'm full of energy. I'm just saying.
Couple of Red Bulls, but you good.
No, not no Red Bulls. Not no Red Bulls, but yes, I do.
CB4?
I do need CB4. No, we are not drinking those cell block energy drinks.
But yeah,
so
okay.
Funny.
So
it's called C4, guys, and they're good. C4 energy drinks are good. But while we over here talking about all these energy drinks, we need to start getting some sponsors.
Yeah. We need to get our audience up. So share our podcast with your friends, your mama, your daddy, your grandma. Because I looked at our last trending thing and saw we had 60-year-olds listening. So I'm like, wow. I know, right? So just share.
And that's okay because, like I said, we are like middle-aged women and there's not a lot. So 60-year-olds, we've got stuff to talk about that they can relate to.
Yeah.
But we also have Gen Z children that that's
keep
what I'm saying.
Us up on game.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So we're like in the middle, and we're like, that's the perfect place to be. Yeah. But yeah, we'd love. I see the comments. I appreciate it when it's like given to me, but like leave them on our videos, leave them on our page.
Yeah.
Like let's start engaging with each other. I want to know what you guys think of the shows, and if you guys have things that you're going through and you want advice. It'd be good to kind of hear from 2 different perspectives, I guess. So we'd love to like help with advice. Actually, I looked it up and I was wondering what's the best zodiac sign to give advice. And I can't remember the top 2, but you were in there, Capricorn.
Girl, them Capricorns, they come. You know, they're the mother
Okay.
of the zodiac
Yeah.
signs. So
Yeah.
they're very like dominant and
Yeah.
nurturing.
Yeah.
So, you know, advice, when you do go for advice, you want someone who's going to give you sound and honest advice and like
course.
actually like try to assist, like help. And
Yeah.
so
I was very disappointed that Aries wasn't up there. I was like, damn it.
because y'all too damn
So I'm giving you your
opinionated.
flowers.
Thank you, girl. I
You're somebody
appreciate
that they can go to for
You know,
advice.
even though I never win any of the polls, I don't know what that's about. I don't know.
Oh,
But
gosh.
at the same time,
Yeah.
I do like to listen. So I'm a listener.
Okay.
So anytime someone's talking
And
to me,
to give good
I am
advice,
listening.
you have to be
Yeah.
a good
And
listener.
so
And if you come to me, I'm going to tell you to take both red and blue pills, okay? I'm going to tell you to take both. But
Well,
that's it for our show today. We hope you
yeah.
guys enjoyed. I think we was a little crunk today.
yeah, we were. I
Ooh.
drank me a little energy drink before I came. I ain't even gonna lie.
Do we say crunk? Ooh, we got to get rid of crunk. No,
Yeah.
we're not saying
Girl,
crunk
you
no
40.
more.
You 40.
No,
you 40,
but we're
you
not saying
good.
no more. Are people saying lit?
Lit
Is that what they're
or
saying?
turnt
What are
or
they
popping?
saying now?
or what are they saying? Okay,
You know
tell
what
us
we
that.
did not talk about?
What?
Have you seen the...
No,
Oh, my God.
No.
You have not.
but you can
No,
save
no.
it for next episode.
No,
'cause-
we got to talk about it now before it's gone. We got like 5 minutes left. So
Okay.
the quarter zip trend is like these young black men that are giving up their Nike sporty outfits for like slacks and a quarter zip sweater
Oh, okay.
and drinking matchas and
Shut the
stuff like that. And I'm here for it. But you know what's crazy is that now there's videos of other young black men clowning and saying, y'all need to stop that. It's just a freaking trend. It's not going to last. Da-da-da. Just kind of like trying to change the agenda.
So,
and what?
What age group is this? I'm just curious.
Young
like,
men, I would
like-
say like Gen Zs.
like 18 to.
Yes, 18
I
and
love
up.
that.
Me too.
I love that. You do not have to walk around with your pants sagging down. You better with Jordans
Sagging.
on. Because, you know, there is a new age. And AI going to take y'all jobs if y'all don't get it together. So I'm like, present yourself. Educate.
Yes.
Level up.
I knew you'd like that because Miss Fashion. But
Level
yes,
up.
but what upsets me is that there's an agenda, it seems to be, that other young black men are like clowning and saying, y'all just need to go ahead and quit that because it's not going to last. It's just going to be a trend. Da, 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 da. And so people are calling them the CIA, the ops. Y'all have been hired by the CIA to stop young men from
elevating.
Hello.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I feel you, girl.
I was like,
That's
no.
a good one. Thank you. I gotta look that up and see
Look
what's going
it
on.
up, the quarter zips. And
I need
then
to pass that
now,
on to my son.
so guess what? So now other men are like, okay, you could do the quarter zips, but how about a tie and straight black coffee? No sugar, no cream. That's the kind of man I want down on my team.
No.
I'm always going to sing something. We need to do some karaoke.
Yes, she is. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you for tuning in. Share, like, and follow. And we out.
We out.